Is your dentist scamming you? Is dental insurance a scam? These are the topics that we'll be covering today. Before we get into the clips, let me give you my understanding. When it comes to dental insurance, do I believe it's a scam? Yes. And here's why. I have dental insurance, and one thing I realized is the maximum payout. Usually, when it comes to dental insurance, the max payout is like $1,500 or $2,000. Now you know that 1,500 or 2,000 is absolutely nothing if you need any type of serious work done by the dentist. So I definitely do think that's a finesse there. Again, you're paying these premiums every month. They go up over time, but yet it seems like for the longest time, the max payout is 15 to 2 grand. Make it make sense. When it comes to dentists, do I think dentists are scamming you? I do believe some dentists are scamming you and charging you for work that you really do not need. Again, if you understand anything about dentistry, it's extremely expensive, the schooling. So a lot of these dentists have hundreds of thousands of dollars in debt, and I do think that that may be some motive for them to try to pad the books to recoup some of that cost. Let's get into the clips.
Okay, so I'm probably gonna get fired from my dental office for telling you guys this, but I'm about to expose the truth. Okay, so I've worked with a lot of doctors to know that this is definitely true, but a lot of the dentists scam you. They will tax you up, they will charge you for additional stuff, or force you and say that you need to buy this stuff when you really don't. That being said, do not whiten your teeth in the dentist's office. Most of the time, they are buying over-the-counter whitening strips that they can use in your teeth and just charging you a crap ton of money, and you're sitting there uncomfortable in the seat with your mouth open like that, and you don't even get that brightness in the dentist's office. For an inexpensive at-home whitening that will do just the job, this Snow Diamond series has worked miracles. It's actually made my teeth very white. I've never went into my dentist's office and got teeth whitening at all. And a lot of them like to claim that I did to a lot of patients. They're like, how you get your teeth so white? And my dentist will say, oh, she got her whitening done here just so that they can start paying money to get whitening. But reality, I use this every freaking day, 2 weeks, twice a day. And this is how I got white teeth, not in the dentist's office. So if you want an expensive teeth whitening, I mean, look at this. It did not cause any sensitivity. It did not damage my enamel. It has hydroxyapatite, so it's actually going to build your enamel again and repair it and stop sensitivity. And these are dissolving ones, so that's why I love to, because right when I'm on my way to the office, I'm putting these in my mouth, and that's it. And look at this. That is a #1 on the charts.
Mm. That's one thing about the beauty of the internet, is giving us access to information and people on the inside of certain industries telling us things that we would never be privy to. Shout out to her.
This becomes so normalized that we don't even realize it's a scam anymore.
Easy dental insurance. It's just a crock of shit. For those of you who are unaware of how their dental insurance works, dental insurance provides an annual maximum, which is on average $1,000 to $2,000 a year. The annual maximum is how much money you get per year from your dental insurance to cover your dental treatments. What if I were to tell you that this annual maximum has not gone up on average for the last 50 years? The price of everything has gone up over the last 50 years, including your monthly payments. Why hasn't dental insurance coverage kept up? This is why your grandparents or your ancestors were so emotionally dependent on dental insurance, because it actually did used to cover quite a bit before. It doesn't cover the same things anymore. You're not getting your bang for your buck.
Absolutely spot on. And it's same exact thing I basically said in the intro of this video. It just doesn't make sense at all. Again, this woman is a dentist.
Are dentists running an insurance scam? This guy in this video I'm going to show you thinks so. And my opinion is he is right and wrong at the same time.
I think dentists may be running the biggest scam in America.
Why?
Or we left LA, got 2 new dentists, and I went in for my check-in. And in like the initial checkup thing, they run all the tests, and they're like, all right, like you need to, one, do a deep clean, but two, you've got 3 cavities coming in. I was like, oh, weird. Like, I've never had a cavity. So I was like, can we just deal with this cavity thing at a later date? And they're like, yeah, no problem. Right when we get to Austin, I go and I find a new dentist. The whole, you're a new patient. We got to do the full check-in, give you a clean, but everything else seems pretty normal. I was like, oh, but what are we going to do about my 3 cavities? And they're like, yeah, you're not a cavity guy. Like, you don't have cavities. You don't have cavities coming in.
So he goes into one dentist, says that he has 3 cavities, goes to another dentist, they say it doesn't have anything. What happened here? Let me tell you what happened. You have 2 types of dentists. Dentist A is aggressive. They have been either taught through their training, schooling, that anything that is demineralized will turn into a full-blown cavity, and they must go in there and get it out. Those are aggressive type dentists. Those are the ones that are going to see the tiniest little spot that has not broken through the enamel yet, and they're going to go
Aggressive or money hungry?
in there and get it. Then you have dentist B, which is more like myself. Dentist B, we're a little bit more relaxed. We're going to watch some spots, okay? We're going to look at the history of the patient. Is the patient's oral hygiene good? Are they doing a good job at home? Did they come in for their cleaning, their initial cleaning, and just have a ton of plaque loaded on their teeth? Are they flossing? Are they doing all the steps at home? Are they limiting their amount of sugar that they're intaking every day? If they pass all the tests that I'm running them through, and I see a couple spots in between their teeth, and I don't see a lot of restorations in their mouth, I'm going to watch them. Now, if they're through the enamel or right on the edge of the enamel and dentin, I'm going to go in there and get it because it's going to get bigger. But if it's just demineralized a little bit, and my hygienists have heard me say this time and time again, put a white spot on that. Now, we'll x-ray it again. If it gets any bigger, I'm going in there and going to fix it. But I'm willing to give the tiniest of tiniest demineralized areas a shot at remineralizing and or delaying treatment. Why would I do this? I've got a couple white spots in my mouth that have been there since I've been 16 years old, and I am now 46. So this guy goes on to say that, dentists are running some kind of an insurance scam. Trust me, brother, we're not. We do not make a killing or a living off of fillings. Trust me, if you are in the dental field, you know exactly what I mean. They are not a huge moneymaker. So it comes down to a dentist's method. It comes down to their teaching. Are they aggressive, or are they willing to give a tooth a chance?
Interesting perspective from this dentist here. Basically, he's saying you have 2 types of dentists. One that are very aggressive, and this is how they were trained and taught in school, and others who, will kind of make a more of a sit back and more monitored approach. Now, again, this gentleman is a dentist, so we have to understand that, he's probably going to be a little bit biased and look to protect his colleagues. Again, when he says aggressive, I interpret that as dentists who may potentially be money hungry. And these are the type of dentists or that are padding these bills. Ultimately, again, like I said, you got to understand dental school is very, very expensive. A lot of dental students go hundreds of thousands of dollars in debt. So they may be operating under the term aggressive to try to recruit some of that tuition money. Let me know what you think in the comments below.
Dental clinic and seeing, number one, how much dental insurance don't cover. Number two, seeing how poorly people take care of their teeth. Number three, seeing the process of veneers. And I feel like that one, the process of veneers is so interesting to me because people think I got veneers. Everybody has ever said it. I don't know anything about veneers, but now to actually see it up close and personal, seeing the tooth shaved down and people, eating certain food and a veneer break off and they be right back in the office getting another veneer. It's crazy. And a lot of veneers, even on celebrities, they don't look real. The gums look fake. The teeth is fake. It's just so interesting what I'm learning about.
Just a side note, if you're gonna get veneers, please get them done right. Having them veneers that look like chiclets in your mouth is not a good look. Like I said, if you're gonna get it done, spend the proper money, research who you're going to so you could have a natural look.
Teeth, you know, from gum disease, periodontal disease. And the thing is like I had periodontal surgery. So I was asking the people in my office, like, do that mean I got periodontal disease? They was like, no. Because the thing is, like I said, my retainer, I mean, if y'all been following me for a while, y'all know this already, because my retainer was pushing my gums down. It's not anything that was particularly wrong with my gums. It was my plastic retainer that was pushing it down. And I just had my gums replaced. So it's just, it's crazy how, like I said, how much dental insurance don't cover. Dental insurance, like your job, you only got one job, which is to take care of one area, and that is the mouth and everything in it. And a lot of dental, and people will get dental insurance, just so they can take care of their oral needs, and it's still a lot of stuff don't cover it, or the maximum be $1,500 for the entire year. Like, I mean, depending on what you want to get done.
I'm telling you, that's the major finesse, that these maximums where they only cover 15, 1,000, 2 grand. That's the major finesse when it comes to dental insurance. There's no way that though it shouldn't be that low. It should be 4, 5,000, 6,000. That should be the standard. The 15 to 2, that's where this insurance is running the finesse at, in my opinion.
Put a finger down if you wish that more people understood that dental insurance is literally a scam, and that the fact that it's separated from medical insurance is a joke, and most people have like a $1,500 maximum or like a $2,000 maximum, which is probably like 1 or 2 crowns. And then like if that patient needs like a deep cleaning or something like that, like they kind of just have to pick their poison of like what they can get done, and then they try to like wait until the end of the year to get more work done the next year, and it's honestly just a joke, and it's not real health care. And the pricing that insurances pay for dental cleanings hasn't gone up since like the 1970s, and dental insurances are basically destroying the dental industry, and offices like can barely even afford to get stuff because the reimbursement rates from insurances are extremely low. And if we could just educate patients on prevention and give them all the tools and education they need to take care of their mouths at home, they could avoid having to get treatment done, and they could just pay out of pocket for their exams, x-rays, and their cleanings, and they could save more money that way rather than paying into a dental insurance.
Hey, that's her TED Talk. Again, let me know your dental stories in the comments below, good or bad. I like to hear them.
Dental scams are a real freaking thing. My husband and I just got new dental insurance.
I'm a dental hygienist. I've been in the dental industry for over 10 years, and I will say that yes, dental scams are a real thing, and you do want to be careful of what office you are going to, and you want to make sure you're putting in the work to find a good dental office. You want not only just a good dentist, but you also want a good dental hygienist as well. So when it comes to dental scams though, okay, in regards to that video, she talked about how they recommended a laser cleaning and a 3-month cleaning and all this stuff. Okay, so that sounds like they were saying that she had gum disease. When it comes to gum disease, if your dentist or hygienist is talking to you about gum disease, they should be able to show you your gum measurements, x-rays, your bone levels, and they should be able to tell you where is this bone loss, where is the gum disease happening, and they should be able to show you evidence of that gum disease. When it comes to the cleanings that I recommend for patients, so a lot of people are used to hearing 6-month cleaning because that is what insurance has covered. That is a made-up number that insurance created somewhere along the way, but it doesn't mean that 6-month cleanings is what is for everyone. So I have patients who do not have gum disease, but they have gingivitis and they have inflammation and they have bleeding. So I base the next cleaning off of the findings inside the mouth. If they are high caries risk, I don't just recommend a 6-month cleaning to people because that's what is covered by insurance. So, I mean, ultimately at the end of the day, you can take the recommendation or not. So it's really not like holding you to, if I recommend a 3-month cleaning, it doesn't mean you have to come in for 3 months and I'm going to take your money from that, which, by the way, dental insurance does not pay the office very much money for these cleanings. So they really are not making a whole lot of money off of hygiene services. The real money maker is going to be restorative, which is things like fillings and crowns and all of that, which is a whole nother story. Yes, it's true that there are dental offices that scam patients, unfortunately, but there are also some really good offices out there. And I, as a hygienist, would be able to show you why I am recommending a certain thing. I would be able to tell you, show you, show you the x-rays, show you photos, and justify why I'm recommending a 3 to 4 month cleaning rather than like a 6-month cleaning. If a patient has gum disease, I'm going to be able to show them why, and I'm going to be able to explain it to them, and I'm going to be able to give them evidence. I'm not just going to, say you have gum disease and then just try to get you to do this like laser cleaning. My best recommendation is to be very involved in your appointment. If the hygienist is doing your gum measurements, ask what those numbers mean. I mean, ideally they should explain that to you, but ask them, hey, where do I have those 4mm pockets? Where is there bleeding? How can I improve that? Can you show me the areas that I have bone loss, that I have radiographic calculus? The same thing when it comes to getting recommended treatment. So if a dentist is saying you have a cavity, you need X, Y, and Z, show me why, show me where.
She makes good points, and her overall message is, like I said, you want to be an active participant in your healthcare, in your dental care. Ask questions, research the dentist, research the hygienist, ask family and friends, and get real-time reviews from the people that you're going to make sure that not only they know what they're doing on the actual dentistry, but they're ethical and upright and not just trying to pad the books and line their pockets.
What the fuck is going on with dentists nowadays? I don't know if it's just because I live in LA or something, but I went to the dentist the other day just to get like a simple cleaning, and I took like 5 seconds sitting in the chair. I opened my mouth and they're like, oh, he needs a veneer right here. A veneer. Yes, this tooth is smaller than this tooth, and that's okay, and I'm completely fine with that. But I didn't go to dental school or anything, but I feel like recommending a veneer just for cosmetic reasons, especially if I only went in there to ask for a cleaning, is just completely unprofessional. So I end my cleaning, by the way, which was pretty mid, like the lady was very rough, and it probably lasted like max 3 minutes. I get like a sample bill of like what I should be paying after, and it literally lists veneer. And like I asked the doctor, I'm like, okay, I don't really want this. Like, can you take this off? And he's like, are you sure? Are you sure? Like, yes, I'm sure. I don't want a veneer. And honestly, right now, I have this feeling that the dental industry is just a giant scam. Like, before I went to that dentist, I went to another dentist, and just to do like a little consulting, and they said I had to get like one filling replaced or like filled and like another like something. I went to the new dentist and they were like, oh, look, you're fine. You just need to do this one thing and a veneer. So it's like literally not even standardized. So I just don't even know what to expect when I go to dentist at this point anymore.
Again, this piggybacks off the video that we just watched. You have to research what dentist you're going to. Again, because like I said, some are going to try to treat more aggressively. And what I believe to be, that's going to be the dentists that are more inclined to try to pad the books. Again, in my opinion, it almost seemed like it's better to actually maybe go without dental insurance and just save for it yourself on the side, and then do some research and find a dentist who would be interested in probably giving you like a cash discount. Because obviously, I'm sure the dentists don't want to deal with the headache of insurance because they talk about the low payouts. And then, like I said, I mean, if you come with cash, you actually may be in a better position long term, especially if you're, good on your preventative maintenance, you're brushing your teeth, you're flossing, you're doing all the things you need to do on a daily basis to keep your teeth strong and healthy.
You know what's stupid that no one talks about? Dental insurance. Everyone talks about health insurance and how it doesn't cover anything. Dental insurance doesn't cover anything. I just went to the dentist and I have to get a new mouth guard. That alone is $350. And then I had to go back for a deep cleaning. And it was going to cost me $800. And then the lady there, she brought it down to $200. Like, she brought the price down from $800 to $600. And then, like, other treatments after that, each time I go, it's going to be like $111. Like, why? Why is it so, like, what makes dentists so special that they get to just be that expensive? Explain that to me.
They got to recoup that schooling. I mean, like I said, dental school is not cheap. Again, like I said, the major issue I see with dental insurance is, like I said, the maximums per year. I mean, being less than 2 grand is absolutely insane. Again, like I said, I mean, one root canal could be $1,200. Again, that is the biggest finesse that I don't see a lot of people talking about. But let me know what you think in the comments below. Do you believe dental insurance is a scam, or is it good? I mean, have you had dental insurance and it's came through for you and you had very little out of pocket? I look forward to hearing from you in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.